Elevator action.
Fast elevator noises.
Awesome elevator action into Phendrana drifts. You may recognize that this is really far away from where we were at the end of the last video.
Where were we at the end of last video?
We were at the dead end in the second ship.
Okay. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. But we found out that in the sunken ship, it's full of water because it's sunken and stuff. So, because of that, we need to go get the gravity suit. Which, is not a spoiler because the game it just tells you need the gravity suit for progress.
Yeah. Gravity suit's important because gravity's in a suit.
And for some reason, they decided that it would be a good idea to put the gravity suit that you need for progress in this game all the way on the other side of the world. So I just cut out running all the way to the other side of the world to save some time and stuff. And also,
well,
these things.
I love these things. I miss these things.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. This is actually my first time playing this game in a long time, so I kind of forgot how to kill them. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can just roll into it, and then I just rolled into its base and got through.
They're so cute with their two legs. Yeah,
I know, they like hobble around. It's kind of funny. Look at him, he's like spinning around, he's dancing. He is having a good time getting bombs in the butt.
Well, you know, something like that, I guess.
So we need to go that way, but instead there's that little thing sticking out of the map. We're gonna go over there and see what it is.
I bet it's something that you can take with you and upgrade stuff.
Probably.
That makes sense.
You know, I don't know why, I've played this game like 100 times, but I just realized how bad it is that Samus just kind of slaughters the natural wildlife with real care.
I know, this is their home. You have no right to just come here and kill everything.
Just
take all their...
reckless abandon.
You're just...
blowing up everybody.
You're taking all their missiles, killing all their wives and children. You're a terrible person.
I am a terrible person. You can blame Samus. She did it, not me.
You made her do it.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Also, now that we have encountered the space pirates in their little research station on the planet, there are more of these security bots floating around instead of what was it before, which were tiny little things that were looking.
That was a lot of static on the screen.
That was a lot of static, but I played this game so much I don't even care. I can just walk through it. I just have it all memorized.
Yeah, because if you pay attention to Play Madness' channel, you might have noticed that he uploaded a video of like a Skippy thing, because he should learn to speedrun this game.
I'm considering it. I'm learning the speedrun route through another game in this series right now, Metroid Zero Mission, which is a very fun game, and probably the only game I've played through more than the first Metroid Prime. Because I've played through that game like 500 million times.
That's a lot of million times.
Yeah, it's up there in numbers. But
as far as numbers go,
I should mention that if you did see that skip video, it's probably in the playlist with the rest of the Metroid Prime videos. That it is not possible in the Wii version. It requires a specific technique, which is locking onto something and then side jumping, which gives you like the side dash, and then unlocking during the side dash so you just go flying across the game, which is not possible in the Wii version.
Is it? I thought I heard someone say that it was somewhere.
Well, it's kind of possible in that you can still do like the side dash thing, but instead of breaking the lock and you going flying, you just can kind of turn while in midair and kind of aim where your side dash goes, but you don't go nearly as far as you would in the GameCube version.
Oh, okay.
Now here I'm a little confused, because there's two doors that we can get through with our new ice beam, both of which seem to be pointing toward the place with our next upgrade. But I decided to go through this one because it means we don't have to go through the space pirate facility thing, because that place is really annoying. It's all the dark and awful space pirates. pirate space. You're invading the pirates from space. I am generally against being so discourteous.
Yet you kill the like robots and wildlife on this planet.
Robots are unfeeling and the wildlife respawns.
Eventually. But you know, what long-term effects are you gonna have on this place?
I don't know, I'm leaving. I'm getting all of my upgrades, I'm blowing up all the bosses, and then I'm leaving. Think I care about long-term effects? I got a spring ball, I don't even care.
Yeah, you're right.
I also have
Spring balls are cool.
I also have a spider ball, which I always feel like needs its own theme, but I've never found music quite good enough to be its theme.
You have a spider ball and a spring ball.
My balls are talented, man. Wait,
Yes, they are. I won't even argue with that.
Let's just forget that sentence ever happened. And we're going to revisit this. Remember when we were up here and we were like, oh, we just got...
Oh, I remember this.
We just got that one guy's thing, power up, the guy with the ice rocks. But then we were like, we can't go through here. Now we can. And there's also an upgrade here that we can't get yet because we can't melt the ice. A blast of heat can get it out of the way.
What does that mean?
It means
Maybe you should just breathe on it for a long time.
Samus just like takes off her helmet, just like.
It'll work. For maybe.
And
someday.
Unlike the GameCube version of this game, the map screen doesn't spoil what that upgrade is. I will show off in a different video how it spoils upgrades. But you may recognize where we are if you recognize a giant black empty room. That's where we got the thermal visor, which is actually the other white door that I thought I was going to have to go through. But I made the decision to go through the other one instead. Turns out they both lead this way, so whichever way you prefer, really. Doesn't make a difference.
That's cool.
There's also a way through here, but I noticed that there was another door. Oh no, wait. Yay, post-commentary for getting what I did, even though I recorded this like 18 hours.
His memory is going, he's getting old.
I am.
That's true. Sad.
I actually do kind of forget where I'm going a couple times in this video. I just kind of wander around. There's a glider. He's pretty cool. It involves using the grapple beam. Remember the grapple beam? We had the grapple beam at one point.
Did we?
Yep.
I honestly don't remember anything.
It was way, way back in the prologue. We had the grapple beam.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now.
Here we have something new. We have a hunter Metroid.
That's right.
In a callback to the only other Metroid game I think where you can see Metroids like growing up, which is Metroid 2. You actually can see Metroids in different phases of their life cycle in Metroid Prime. There we saw an adolescent Metroid, or a teenage angsty Metroid, where they get
quick to anger.
They get kind of big and red, and they get a giant tentacle which they can use to drain the life out of you. I'm thinking it is an allegory for terrible, like, shitty teenagers.
Reminds me of...
Yeah.
A little bit of myself. But I was pretty much perfect, so not much.
Pretty much. So here we are underwater, and that's the other door that I saw that we could get through. But we can't quite get up there because we're underwater and the water really slows down Samus. Water really slows you down, but the giant freaking power armor that you're wearing, you're just completely agile and normal.
It's weird.
And
Why can't you swim?
Because I only have one arm free. My other arm is stuck permanently out at a 90-degree angle, and I can just kind of wave it around. It's
That
really,
must suck.
it does suck a little bit, but it's also really useful for grocery shopping. Because instead of having to carry all my bags in my hands, I just have this one arm stuck out, and I just hang all my bags off of it.
Uh-huh.
It's incredibly convenient. You'd be surprised.
You know, All those fish you passed in the water, they don't have any arms, and they're able to swim. How do you explain that?
Fins.
Samus has fins.
I don't have fins.
Yes.
I am also Samus. Call me Samus War.
Okay, Samus.
It's fine with me. I didn't even care. Samus is cool.
Are you a girl?
No.
Are you Samus?
Also, I forgot that this guy respawns. And I also forgot that he hits really hard if you're not paying attention.
What's he doing? No.
He is getting really big because they get bigger every time they hit you. And then he just spawned right in. So I shot him in the face. Get out of here.
That's right.
I honestly thought that you couldn't get through this room without the grapple beam. Then I remembered that I have a space jump, and that's good enough.
I'll try to space jump.
Me too. That's so useful.
What would you do with it?
Ignore more save stations.
Oh. Why would you save? Saving's bad.
Yeah.
It wastes like ever 30 seconds.
It wastes like 36 seconds.
Wow. And he's gonna be like the best speedrunner in the world in this game. Wait.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Going to be setting world records all over the place.
You just wait. He'll
Also, there are a lot of these jetpack pirates all over the place, and I don't know why.
Yeah, if you just took their jetpack, what would you space jump?
I would have all of the space jump. I would have just like I would have infinite space jump. It would be like outer space jump.
Outer space jump. That's the next upgrade. There's a lot of platforms in here.
There are. We're just going to ignore them all. Then come all the way down here underwater. And then our head and stuff disappears. But I don't care. I can still switch beams without a heads up display. Because I've played this game.
I don't need your heads up display.
I mentioned that before.
I don't think you have mentioned that you've ever played this game before. I thought this was a blind playthrough. Are you telling me it's not? Have you lied to me?
Nope.
Oh my god. I can't look at you ever again.
Have you ever even looked at me? Don't we live like really far away?
No.
Anyway, this is another room full of the stupid stalactite things that honestly are
Destroying the ecosystem.
Yeah, I'm destroying the ecosystem. I actually impaled a bunch of fish. They're dead now.
Their fins can't save them now.
I completely missed that, by the way.
That's what you get for not having fins.
I am fins.
But you said... Okay. Good.
What?
I don't even know.
You
You're playing.
can't even know. You cannot comprehend the inner workings of my mind. Also, popping bubbles that are made of electricity. Electro bubbles.
Electrobbles.
What?
As they're called.
By who?
Everyone!
Everyone.
I thought you knew things.
I know all of the things except for electrons. That's a word. That's a new word that I did not know about.
No, that's an old word that's been around since before language existed.
Like cavemen were just like electrons.
Exactly. And then after that, like that word was the basis of language.
That's the primordial word.
Yeah, like once they made that word, they could make other words because they could say things.
Based off of that word. Other words like gravity suit. Yay! Time to fly and look kind of like Jesus a little bit.
Samus almost sounds like Jesus. They have an S in it in the name.
They both have an S in it.
At the end.
I actually almost thought this was kind of like going Super Saiyan, like flying and there's like lights flying around.
And fish. There's always the fish.
And there's fish. And now we turn purple.
Again.
We now have our fully upgraded gravity suit. Meaning,
Which somehow
we can,
negates the effects of water.
we can move completely freely in water, and the other bonus it has that the game doesn't actually tell you about is you can now see much more clearly underwater.
I noticed that. Like, I think I knew that before this LP even started. I'm smart. You're right. No, you're right. I'm not smart.
So I completely missed that jump, and I blame those tentacle guys, even though that jump isn't actually possible. And this guy refuses to open his shell, and then he opens his shell, but I'm not charged, and this entire encounter is a complete screw up on my part. Giant, like 6 foot tall space bounty hunter with super powered exoskeleton versus tiny fish guy. Tiny fish guy wins.
Well, fish have fins. Fins are very good things.
I could have fins if I wanted to.
Did you want to have fins?
No, that's why I don't.
But fins are good. Fins are good.
How do you know? Fins are what held back our evolutionary ancestors.
Fins allow you to swim better. Samus can't even swim. It doesn't matter that she can jump. She can't swim.
You can't swim.
I can swim if I want to. Yeah,
Stop lying to me, lying to yourself, and lying to all the people watching.
There's no one watching.
Also, these guys are getting really annoying, so I'm just gonna blow them up with my strings. Freaking super missiles. Just take my super missiles in the face. Now you're dead. That's what you do.
Not very nice.
It wasn't very nice, but I don't care. I can also jump on these things from in the water now.
That's useful.
It's incredibly useful. It means I don't have to screw up all the time.
Well, you can, but you can fix it faster.
Screw up all the time. I actually did screw up. I jumped the wrong way down the path. This way. So we can get out the door. We can go explore more of this giant icy world. Yes, there's a grapple beam point there that I can't get across, so you don't have to grapple.
You better go get the grapple beam thing.
It's actually a while until we get the grapple beam, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm all disappointed now.
Yeah, I was sad by how long it takes to get the grapple beam, because that's such a fun ability. It's more fun in Metroid Prime 3 than it is in 1 and 2, because there's more abilities to, or more chances to use it, using like motion controls and stuff. But it's still pretty fun to swing around. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I still haven't seen any of Metroid Prime 2 or 3. This is bad.
They aren't as good as Metroid Prime 1, but they're also really, really good games.
I've heard a lot of good things about the third one, but not so much about the second one.
Yeah, 2 was a really good game, but it suffered from sequelitis. Like, everyone was like, Metroid Prime was an amazing game, so Metroid Prime 2 was going to be absolutely revolutionary and mind-blowing. But when it turned out to just be kind of like Metroid Prime 1, but with like a light-dark world kind of duality thing, everyone was like, this is just like this is just like the game that came before it, I don't like this. But I was like, it's still a fun game. I really like Metroid Prime. So more of the same is a good thing in my book. It could have been worse. It could have turned it into a kart racer.
I don't know. I think I would have liked the kart racer. I mean, could you imagine?
Why isn't Samus in Mario Kart? I mean, really, come on.
Yeah.
Also, I sniped the crap out of that guy. He didn't even know I was here. Neither did that guy. Anyway, she could what?
I don't remember. I forgot what I was saying. I was gonna say something. Thanks a lot.
How would you feel if you were just like chilling out? You know, you have a jetpack on, you're just chilling out with your friend out in like the edge of nowhere, just kind of hanging out, and then all of a sudden you froze solid and shattered, like freaking Mortal Kombat.
I don't think you'd even notice. I mean, really, would you notice if you got frozen solid?
I think you would notice if you got frozen solid. Everything would be really cold, but there's a missile pack under there that you can't get to without the grapple beam.
What a tease.
Because you need the grapple beam to latch on to the glider, to swing over to the other side of the cave, to hit a stalactite that breaks open the ice that has the thing under it.
This grapple beam is really impeding your progress.
It is. I don't enjoy it.
Better slap it around a little.
I'm trying to like kind of sequence break here and see if I can angle a missile up into that stalactite without getting the grapple beam, but I couldn't find quite the right angle for it.
With the one shot you use, or unless you do more.
Well, I took that one shot because I thought I could get it in there because I could see where I needed to hit, but now I'm just completely on the wrong side and I need to get over there to use it. So I don't even bother trying to take another shot at the back of it. But that was the purple suit. We started green and now we're purple.
I like purple. It's a good color.
Purple is a good color. And that's the end.
Fins. Fin. Fin means end.